guys, it's Kictor. Something incredible happened today. Not only did Case File Volume 3 just come out, 7C's just released 12 new Danmei. Upcoming releases, so you can pre-order these titles. Stitch has read some of them, and overall this is just very exciting news in the Danmei community. So, the names of the books coming out are
Astrolabe Rebirth,
My Husband and I Sleep in a Coffin,
The Villain's White Halo,
There's Something Wrong with the Chief,
The White Cat's Divine Scratching Post,
The Unseen Immortal of 300 Years,
Copper Coins,
After the Disabled God of War Became My Concubine,
The Wife Comes First,
The Disabled Tyrant's Beloved Pet Fish Volume 4,
Final Volume, ooh, Mistakenly Saving the Villain,
and Thrice Married to a Salted Fish.
How many of those have you heard of?
I know of The Wife Comes First because you loved it.
It was so good. I'm the most excited about that. I never thought in a million years I would be seeing the day where that gets officially licensed. I'm so excited.
Want to give us a little taste of what it's about?
Oh yes, it's so indulgent. It's got a little bit of a hint of Ronwan angst in it because it has a sort of rebirth scenario. This guy was kind of awful during his life. He had a long-suffering husband. In this world, male marriage is pretty common for political reasons. He was just awful to this guy who never abandoned him even when the whole world turned against him, and he ended up dying a horrible death. He gets reborn though, and the only thing he wants in this life is to not abandon this guy, but to uplift him instead and to support him and be the best husband ever. He truly died regretting everything because this wife he had was loyal to him to the very end, and so he wants to start over, get on the right foot with him, and actually love him in this life that he's been given.
That's so sweet.
The relationship starts off a little bit rocky because of some misunderstandings between, past life and second life and everything. They end up becoming quite the lovey-dovey power couple. It's a very self-indulgent romance, and I really like the character who's the wife because he's extremely clever. And so he solves a lot of problems for them through his wit, and I think that's really fun. So really excited about that one.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently there's a manhwa for it, which I did not realize until people were messaging me after I said that I read the book.
Ooh, very pretty. How sweet. They have a cute baby tiger as their son. Didn't you say the tiger cockblocks them a lot?
Yeah, they get a tiger cub as a pet somewhere during the novel, and there's just a period of time where it's just in the way constantly. I remember personally having a vendetta against this baby tiger. I know it's cute, but I had other things on my mind.
That's so funny. The other one you've read is The White Cat's Divine Scratching Post.
Also has a hint of Ronwan in it, but it's like if you extracted all of the angst from it, put that somewhere else, and you were left with a very literal white cat and its master who loves it very much, you would have The White Cat's Divine Scratching Post. And I found this one to be a lot fluffier, a lot more lighthearted. It didn't have as much angst going on in it, like I said, but I feel like it has a sort of like Minecraft or Stardew Valley-esque plot to it, so if you really like those games, because the main character is like an artificer. He crafts spiritual weapons, and so he spends much of the plot collecting materials and crafting items either for his cat or for other reasons in the plot. And so the pacing of it and the plot arcs are a little bit more focused on that than like fighting or battling that. So I don't know. I found it a little bit slower paced than a lot of other Danmei I've read, which could be nice for some people.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of comedy related to that kind of cat and dog like relationship. It truly is like literally a guy and his cat though. The cat eventually becomes human and then they reconnect, but it starts out with this guy who just loves his fucking cat so much.
Wow.
So it's really cute.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Wouldn't you do anything for that cat too? You've got the unconditional devotion going for it there.
One I have seen lots of people talk about is abbreviated to Missville often. Mistakenly saving the villain. When medical student Song Ching-shi awakens inside a historical fantasy novel, okay, so transmigration, he is bestowed with a mission, which he immediately blunders. Can he redeem himself by treating the brilliant and beautiful antagonist Yue Wuhan? The popular heart-rending drama finally available in English.
I mean, it sounds like he accidentally saves the wrong guy.
Yeah, a mission gone wrong and a villain in need of serious therapy.
Oh wait, and this mature rated heart-rending drama. Okay, I know how to translate that.
Yes.
I mean, we love romancing a villain.
Let's see. Oh, well, we love
I would have
this.
definitely thought that was false.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're telling me the villain looks like Hua Chung?
1,351 failures. No matter how many missions I do, I will always answer it wrong and save the wrong person because he was a mistake I was most willing to make.
Aww.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Do you think he performs the Heimlich on him and that's how he saves him?
Yeah, probably. Just joking. Okay, what's the thrice salted fish one? Everyone's been talking about that recently.
Is it super angsty? I feel like with a title like Salted Fish, you're gonna just have the most gut-wrenching sadness.
Thrice married to a salted fish. In this historical Danmei tale, an arranged marriage will become the perfect career opportunity for one would-be doctor. That is, if a curse doesn't get in the way.
Another doctor character.
Interesting.
This must be so great for Danmei fans in medical school right now.
Strangely, I know quite a few doctors that are really into Danmei.
Now you know why. Listen, I love an arranged marriage in fiction. Give me that forced proximity, you know, enemies to lovers, goodiness.
Okay. Ooh. We do love a good beaded crown moment. Oh, does it span many lifetimes?
It doesn't look like he turns into a fish.
This does look like a historical Danmei boy just got yeeted into our world, though.
Oh, I love that.
That's
so
really
sweet.
cute.
Classic pose. I'm trying to write something and you're annoying me.
Car crash, glass shattering, good God, explosion, baby crying, wah wah, yelling, shut that baby up, police sirens, wee woo, helicopters and news trucks. We're reporting live from the scene, ambulance sirens, my leg. Yeah, so it's safe to say I think people are very excited. Okay, what else do we got? There's something wrong with the chief, I think. It's really popular. I think it has another name that people knew it by, like the Emperor's Sick or something like that. There's something wrong with the chief. The Qi Lan clan's youngest assassin, Chai Huao Lian, needs to get inside the aristocratic Xie family. He manages to gain a post serving Xie Jinglan, the family's youngest son. However, the boy's friendship soon undercuts Xia Hualian's treacherous ruse, and when the time for massacre finally comes, Xia Hualian makes a choice that will follow him into adulthood.
He said take the target out! Not on a date! I mean, it's nice to have kind of like a childhood friends secretly.
Childhood friend that you then have to assassinate. I think one of them is
Foundation?
like ill. You love an ill Danmei man.
Oh my god. Give me a man who is ailing mysteriously, who is frail but strong.
Yeah, known by fans as the governor is sick. Interesting. Ooh, he is gorgeous though. Love a man in that hat.
He has a very distinctive look. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Just this picture alone could get me to read it, I think.
Absolutely.
Okay, want to learn about after the disabled god of war became my concubine.
There's a lot packed into that title.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
When an outrageous thesis about a disgraced general hits the desk of an esteemed history professor, his initial reaction is annoyance. Yet the dubiously sourced tale quickly becomes reality when the professor gets transmigrated into the past and awakens as the husband of the disgraced general himself. Man, Danmei boys be getting transmigrated into books with boys they hate. So often.
You just receive an academic paper with shit citations on your desk and like the shock just sends you into another world and you end up married to the man. You're just like, by God, I'm gonna make my own primary sources.
You become the primary source.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay. Ooh, I love a man with a single bang. Ooh. Big fan?
We love the fucked up war veteran love interest. Reading the plot summary, I was like, oh, he's married to the general. Okay. I'm like assuming that he's the wife. But then the title's like, wait a second. You're married to the general, but the general is your concubine? I like that better.
If you get transmigrated, you don't get to choose if you're the top or the bottom.
You are assigned that. Well, it doesn't sound like there's maybe a system. It's not that kind of transmigration.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
Oh, yeah. Copper coins. We have a friend who's super into this series. He's cosplayed from it. Bald monk with a dragon or something like that. In this historical fantasy Danmei, a monk with amnesia and two raggedy paper dolls inhabited by a dragon and a ghost embark on a journey to reclaim their former glory. But can they endure each other long enough to find what they seek?
Found family derogatory?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Interesting.
Wow, that sounds really different from
Yeah.
a lot of other stories we've already heard about.
I have heard a lot of praise about this one though. Oh my god, look at this cosplay. Which one of them's the dragon? It is a handsome bald man.
You know what? It's about time we had a real bald man in Danmei, not just those edits of Hua Chung that I keep seeing.
Yeah, see, here's the dragon. That's cool. I love a dragon.
Aw.
Ooh.
You get that bald man.
Interesting.
You get him good.
There are some hot bald guys, though.
Thank you, Tanaka.
Oh yeah, so the special edition for Disabled Tyrants Beloved Pet Fish Volume 4, that's cool. You don't want to miss out on those because they only do a special edition once. Oh, it comes with a Shikishi board, double-sided bookmark, 4 postcards, and a sticker sheet, all with new art.
Nice.
We're definitely going to be getting that. Astrolabe Rebirth by Arise Jung, also known as Fei Tian. So Fei Tian did To Rule in a Turbulent World.
Okay.
And
Legend of Exorcism.
yeah. Okay, what's this one about? In a world ruled by machines, one human stumbles upon a mysterious man whose presence foreshadows an apocalypse. Sci-fi meets Danmei in this brand new story by Arise Jung, author of Legend of Exorcism and Dinghai Fuzhong Records.
Nice.
Very cool.
I love sci-fi. I love seeing some sci-fi. Could always use more of that.
We love a slutty black tank top moment.
Hey. I was thinking like, got the dark-haired, white-haired couple combo.
Ooh, oh.
Okay.
That is a twink.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is good for the
This is like
economy.
bringing us back to our yaoi roots.
Truly.
This is good for the economy.
The foundation of BL is a black-haired, white-haired anime boy combo.
Here we go. And he knows a slutty glove moment when the world needs it. The villain's white halo. One man's attempt to become the final boss goes completely awry when his buff item earns him sympathy instead of fear. Up against the hero, chased by the very company who sold him the weapon, can he still manage to achieve his dastardly dreams?
What? This seems very self-aware, so I'm not sure, like, are we in a video game? Or I'm imagining gags where it's like you try to do something bad and it ends up like saving orphans and puppies and everything, and you're like, damn it.
Oh.
White halo, more like white highlights.
Okay, so there's definitely a guy with white hair. Oh.
Not the Shishong.
Intrigued? The unseen immortal of 300 years.
An introvert king.
After a night of revelry, pampered nobleman Wu Xingxue awakens imprisoned as a reviled arch-fiend.
There's so many words in that sentence.
Oh, to be the reviled arch-fiend.
God, what a job title.
Can Wu Xingxue unravel the mysteries of his new life and escape the crumbling prison he now inhabits with the help of legendary Qian Shui immortal Xiao Fu Xuan?
I hope so. My goodness.
This also says, a nobleman wakes up as an archfiend and shackled as a prisoner. However, he's not the only one who's woken up.
Prison buddies.
Interesting.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, it's got lots of good art.
Oh my goodness.
That's gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, very pretty.
Great aesthetics all around.
Yeah. You know you're lucky for a series when, like, one talented artist just puts their whole sea into it. My husband and I sleep in a coffin.
That applies to so many couples we know.
It certainly does. A cozy coffin for two becomes one recluse's reality when he wakes up in the frigid body of a 1,000-year-old corpse. Can he find his footing in this new body and survive the passionate doting of his handsome and quite unhinged coffin mate?
Oh, unhinged, you say?
This sounds different.
Passionate doting. I love waking up wildly confused with someone passionately doting on me.
Upon my 1,000-year-old corpsely body.
That's just waking up. That does sound like a riot.
Horror and comedy, maybe? Yeah, lots of people saying Scum Villain fans are gonna like this one. It's very funny. This one's hilarious. Okay.
Scum Villain fans see the words doting and unhinged and know that they're in a safe place.
Can't find any pictures for it. I'm just picturing two dudes in a coffin.
Oh, sounds like that's what that is.
What a time to be alive. Well, if you would like to pre-order any of these novels, I'll have all the links down below. If you guys would like to stay up to date with Danmei news, be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to hang out with Stitch and I every Friday at 7 p.m. PST, we do Danmei game nights on my channel. If you are a YouTube member, any membership tier can join the live streams where we hang out, we talk about Danmei, we play games, and it's a lot of fun, and it helps support my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Astroblade Rebirth.
There's no B in there.
Astrolabia.
Oh, from the top.